Welcome back to the Padilla Family Homestead. If you are new, my name is Jennifer. I'm the one who does most of the videos on here. Sometimes my husband Junior joins me, but for the most part, YouTube has been my little passion baby. It's where I get to share how we are living with intention. It's where I get to share recipes and so forth, leave some things for my daughter to easily be able to see and other friends and family members, mark some things in our life and document them, but also be able to share things that we have learned with all of you. And so that's what this corner of our internet has been. It has been sharing our journey on intentionally living. We have had a very interesting year, about a year and a half of big transition. Before that, we had a few years of, I will say, more, is it survival or we had different illnesses and injuries throughout between my husband, my daughter, and I. And that spanned a few years of each one of us dealing with something. And so we went from that into a place of thriving into a place of transition. And we are back into, I would say we're pretty much back into thriving. The transitional period is pretty much, I feel like this is home so much. We moved from California to Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, in May of 2024, and got rid of most of our belongings and packed up. We came out and we lived with our friends for a while. They redid their garage, put flooring in, put an AC unit in there. We had a little portable little heater fireplace thing to keep warm. And we were there from May through Valentine's Day. And then we got keys to our duplex that we're renting on Valentine's Day. And in that time of transition, both of us got jobs. We started going to a church. We really started building community, not just surface friendships, but really like heartfelt doing life together friendships. And in that process of trying to, in being in transition, I have stayed pretty much trying to do videos. I was really trying to get 3 out a week, and that has been a whole lot. I am back in the retail field, and that can be tricky with hours and so forth, and just the energy of trying to keep our kitchen running and our home running and things picked up. And still now we were hermits in California. We did not have we didn't have people over the same way. We didn't hang out the same way. And out here we are constantly, the last 2 weekends we have been jam-packed with things, and I am so blessed. And that's part of something that God's been really working in us, is we're intentionally building community. And so that has been a new journey. And I'm still working on that, because there's some community aspects where scheduling keeps getting missed. And so we are figuring all of that out. But life has been very good. In the time that we've been here, we're also getting adjusted to allergies. We're getting adjusted to new environmental things, new illnesses, new all kinds of things. And so we have gone through our fair share of getting sick this last year. I'm over it. And my husband's sugars have been a little bit more out of control. The last couple of weeks, well, a week ago now, I guess, almost 2 weeks ago now, he ended up getting a UTI that was really bad, and went in, got that taken care of. while he was there, we realized that his sugars are A1C, and how his body's processing sugar was higher than what we were thinking it was. We knew he's had some spikes, but we didn't realize how much it was starting to go up in his A1C. And so he did decide to go back onto some medicine because we had gotten off of everything. He's not on insulin again, but he is on another medicine. And that was kind of rough for me because I know it doesn't signify that I failed, but there's part of me that was like, oh, we did so good. And we got everything off, and his sugars were great. And then they started to spike again. And so we've been trying to do what we can to balance it, but it's the season we're in. It's where God has called us. We have no doubt he's called us where we are. And right now his body needs the assistance of some medicine. And that is not a failure. That is recognizing where we need help. And so that's what I have processed through. So I've got that. I'm good. But I have been trying really hard to keep something being posted on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Whether it was a short or a cooking video or a garden video or a sit down and talk video, something, trying to have something come out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because I have put many years into building the channel up to where it is. And I am realizing that I need to do a little bit less of that because I was being able to do that successfully with good content when I was a stay-at-home wife and mom, and I wasn't working a full-time job, and when I wasn't having community to hang out with and different events and things that are going on and we're doing. And as my life has changed and we're in this new phase, I need to make sure that I'm adjusting my time in a way that is going to be intentional and not just reactive. And I want to also put out quality content and not just fluff. And because we are coming into the end of October is very busy. We have a wedding on the 1st of November, and then November and December in retail, y'all know, is very, very busy. And so my time and my ability to be able to create good content over the next couple of months is going to be very limited. And so what I want to do is put the expectation, instead of 3 videos a week, I'm planning on doing 1 video a week. That is some sort of something, whether it's food or gardening or whatever. I'm going to give myself some grace with that. I am trying to figure out what I'm doing with Tea Time with Jen, if I'm going to do that this year. Usually I do Tea Time with Jen November, December, and January. But I'm praying over that, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to adjust, what my topics are going to be, if I'm going to do it, and if that's going to be an additional video on top of my other ones, which I think it would be, but we'll see. So just know I'm not going anywhere. I still feel that God has called me to build this channel and to share the things, and it helps with showing and communicating with my family and friends, but also with all of you. And but I also know that I intentionally am trying to build community and relationship, and we're coming into the holiday months, and there's going to be a lot more get-togethers and different things going on. And so I want to be able to be free to be able to do that, not go, oh, I have to have a video done. And so I'm trying to figure out that balance. Right now, I'm going to commit to 1 video a week. I'm going to decide on the day I'm going to post that for sure. But that is the goal at this point. And then I will go from there and figure out the tea time with Jen outside of that. And I think that's going to free up me and free up some stress from that, and also allow me to create better content to where I'm not feeling rush to put something out that is just fluff and give you something that is a better content. So that's kind of what I wanted to update you guys on. I've been trying to figure out all the things, and um, uh, I I love making the videos, and I love interacting with you guys, and it's fun because we're getting into Christmas time stuff, and I'm watching the vanilla sugar videos, and different things pop up differently. And so I'm going to have some more fun stuff. We're working on things. Um, I will have more holiday inspired type things out for you guys. Uh, this is going to be my video for this week because I have been really trying to just process through and catch up on things and do all the things because adulting can be hard sometimes. And so I want to make sure I'm acting and I'm living with intention and not just reacting and having my life be a large um clustered run by the seat of my pants mess, because I really don't want to do that. So that is what I had to share today. I really hope that you guys have been doing well. I hope fall is treating you well. We are about to hopefully get some cooler weather. We have been up still in the 80s and things. And so we have a storm system rolling through tomorrow, and that'll bring us some cooler temperatures overnights. And so I'm hoping that soon we'll be in those fall vibe weather feelings. The other thing I decided, which was hard, I've been really back and forth on it. But financially, with some of the stuff going on, and also just time wise, and how I'm prioritizing spending my time, I am not going to garden outside this winter. I'm just going to let what I have, I'm letting it grow. I have some frost fabric, and I may try to extend a couple of my tubs into the if we get a frost. But I'm not getting the specialty covers for the half plastic half wine barrel things. I'm not going to get the covers for that right now. We never finished fixing the other stuff on it. And by the time, if it snows, I want to make sure that stuff is pretty much off. I am going to get the garden ready. I will put garlic out because I do have garlic to plant. So I will be putting that out for this winter, which isn't really going to grow over the winter. But I'm going to give myself the break over the winter. I may grow a few things inside, and if I do, I will share that with you. But this has been a very hard decision for me because I love being able to go out and pick things and grow things, but we're so far behind on anything like that. I killed all of my starts, and so we're not at a place where I'm going to go buy starts right now. It's too late to really start them and then grow them outside. So I may grow a few things inside. I may do some microgreens. But other than that, I am just going to rely on some of our local stores here to fill our needs for the winter, and then be able to be rested and ready to hit the ground running in the spring for the spring garden. We already ordered our onions. If you have not yet, Dixondale Farms already put their onion starts up for purchase. And so you can get those and then plan on when they're going to get delivered to you based off of your zip code. And when you're going to be ready to plant them in the ground. So we got that. So we have our garlic for now, and then we have already ordered our onions, and those will be here in the spring. And then we also, GreenStalk has been doing this huge clean out. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you check it out. There was a bunch of colors that were like deep discounted, 60, 65, 60, 50%, and then it went up, and there were some that were just at 20 and some aren't on sale at all. But there's a bunch of colors that were being discontinued, and they're like clearing out the warehouse, and they're going to be like permanently gone. So we did get 4 more GreenStalks. I know. I already have 3, so that's going to put us at 7. But I think I had a lot of success in the GreenStalks. And I think there's some things that I'm just going to theme out the GreenStalks and have them ready to rock and roll. I may even have one just be flowers. We'll see. But right now, with our time and the energy we have and where we are being in the duplex, I think that those are going to be super helpful. And so I'm really excited about them. The shipping says it's like 5 to 6 weeks out from the time it was ordered. And I think they were only ordered a week ago. So we're still got like a month before they come in. I'm not going to build them till springtime. So stay tuned to see those. But I'm very excited for those. Yeah, so that's kind of my update, what's going on, and wishes for you guys for good weather and hopefully good fall, cool weather if that's what you want. And I will see you back on a video for next week. I have a couple ideas up my sleeve. I haven't decided 100% what I'm doing, but I'm excited for it, and we will see you back on here next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following, and I really hope that you, of all things, are learning to and living your life with intention. And sometimes that shifts, and sometimes the time we have and so forth, life continually changes and rolls. So I hope that you are rolling with it, but also rolling with intention. We will see you back on the next video. Have a great one.